It was a Friday morning when 29-year-old Emily Dawson, a beloved local librarian, was found murdered just off Red Hill Road. Her car was still running, her purse untouched. But Emily was slumped against a tree, her throat slashed. No witnesses, no security cameras, no immediate suspects. To everyone in Halstead, it felt like a random act of violence. A drifter, a maniac, someone not from around here. Emily Dawson wasn't just well-liked. She was trusted. The kind of woman who brought soup to neighbors, who read to children every Tuesday. Quiet, bookish, private. But the deeper investigators looked, the more they saw cracks in the perfect image. There were no signs of sexual assault, no robbery, no fingerprints. But one thing stood out. Emily's phone was missing, and whoever killed her had taken the time to wipe her car's dashcam. That's not random. That's personal. Then came the first clue. An abandoned burner phone was found in a ditch half a mile from the scene. On it, just a few texts. Deleted, but recovered. I can't keep your secret anymore. She deserves to know the truth. As detectives traced the number, it led them somewhere unexpected. Pastor James Harlan, the town's preacher for over 30 years. He'd baptized Emily, comforted her family, spoken at her memorial. But when asked about the number, he froze. It turned out, Harlan had a secret. 29 years ago, he'd fathered a child during an affair. A child he never claimed. A child named Emily. She'd found out just weeks before her death. And she wasn't staying quiet anymore. But Pastor Harlan wasn't the killer. He was the motive, but not the hand that held the knife. That belonged to his wife, Martha Harlan. Martha had stood beside her husband through everything. Affair, scandal, shame. She couldn't stand the idea of his legacy falling apart. When she learned that Emily planned to go public, she lured her to Red Hill Road, told her they needed to talk. Then, she silenced her. For good. Martha Harlan confessed after hours of interrogation. She was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Pastor Harlan stepped down from his post. And Halstead hasn't been the same. Every year on March 19th, the town holds a moment of silence on Red Hill Road. Not just for Emily, but for the trust that was shattered. The truth that came too late. And the silence that cost a woman her life. Sometimes, the darkest secrets hide behind the brightest smiles. And in the quietest towns, silence can be deadly.